Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. I am your host of the most, Nest32, and welcome back to the Future. But we are in the future, but this is in the past. Right, sure? Past, maybe, doesn't matter. We're back playing this lovely game of Back to the Future from Telltale series. I know I took a long break from it. There's a lot of games I've taken a long break from, and I'm trying to get back into it. Since Honey Pop's over with, I figured why not get back into playing a fun little Telltale point-and-click adventure game. So, let us go inside the soup kitchen here and make a phone call. See if we can find Marty. I can find... Oh, sorry. Let me in. There we go. Now we gotta make the phone call and see if we can find the young version of Doc Brown. Oh, this is a lovely place. Reserved for charity. Did he do the same thing I just did?
Biff? Kid.
Kid?
Grandpa?
That's
Oh.
Mr. Tannin to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Let me turn down a little bit here.
I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you?
Of course you would.
Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
I'm looking at you
Keep
because
your
you're
eyes on
a
the
punk.
soup, kid.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You
Okay,
do
that should be fun.
And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got
That's
it,
kind
boss.
of rude.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Okay, so that's why that's the speakeasy people, I suppose. Alright, well, let's make that phone call. The old-timey telephones. Not too bad.
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The
Why didn't I go tell
courthouse. Doc never told me you worked at the courthouse.
Huh. Can I go in here? Not really. There's tables all the way up there.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
But he doesn't look like he's having a good time there. He's eating the soup. So, hey, buddy, what's up? You making the soup?
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Yeah, no need to just do that now.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
Sorry, didn't know. Let's just, let's leave now. Don't need to be getting ourselves shot at now, do we? That would just be terrible news. Then we'd be dead. And we don't want that. I don't want that. Alright, so now the kid's over in the courthouse. So we gotta go to the courthouse, I assume. So let's get off of there. Walking around. Walking. There we go. Kind of Resident Evil kind of controls again. Almost forgot. There. Shut. No, we'll go around it. There we are. Einstein! What's up, little boy? Did I just make the wrong turn? Why can I go into the courthouse? Alright then, why can't I get... Maybe they go somewhere else instead first. That's the courthouse. Why can't I get up that way? Come this way? So what's wrong here? Why can't I go into the courthouse like I wanted to? Oh, because I went into the park. I'm an idiot. Alright then. We're gonna play this. I am looking for an Emmett Brown game. You don't need to tell me. It's probably one of those things where I have to take the long way around, isn't it? Because I can't go walk forward towards the camera, so I guess I'll go around the bend. I like so. Oh! Alright, I'm just a complete dummy. Not what I meant to do, but alright, we'll work. I know. Alright, there we go. Finally.
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Papa, I mean, Judge Brown says so.
Hey, that's Sagan.
Judge Brown?
Oh, no, not Sagan.
Doc.
It's Doc.
Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown, but I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact.
At least I found him. Hey, buddy, come here. What are you doing? Come here. I want to talk to you. Come here. Get back here. Why are you walking farther away from me? I need to talk to you.
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter. Very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party of the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
Yeah.
That's how important it is.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like
into a nerd.
building the edifice of the future.
I know he's technically has been a nerd, but
Dad
he's
tell
more
you
of a law nerd.
Every morning.
Oh, ouch.
So,
Right, so
Emmett,
check this one.
what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night, but today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
Ouch.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Ah, come on. Why are you so
Sounds like you're
scared?
a little
You gotta
scared
stand
of
up
your
to your
father.
man.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
So... You know, you don't have to worry. I'm
sort of in the
too.
science
Come
business
on.
myself.
You make
That's
that
why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
You don't believe me?
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
I don't believe you.
But how many Newtons are required?
Oh, I wonder if I can use that to figure it out. Oh, there you go. You gonna come out? Okay. Guess that's all I have to do here. It's fun. No, I'm just kidding. This is the way he's supposed to go. He's supposed to go in there for a bit, and then he'll come out. So I think if I remember right, I have to use the tape recorder. Because I remember my buddy...
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine.
Yeah, we don't need to talk
Listen,
about
we
the
all keep
drill and everything.
secrets, but
He's
I'm
got
telling you, you can
borrow
level
it.
with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
I know you... I'm right. Go away, Hint. I don't need you in my life.
Now if H stands for
I said I want to use the tape recorder.
one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out.
Come on, get up there close. Come on.
What am I missing here?
Alright, fine. We won't use the damn thing. Come on.
Just give me a chance.
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Come on, you could trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your
your
future
future
I'm
I'm
looking
looking out
out
for, bruh.
for.
It's your
In more ways
future.
than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character!
Man, he does not want to talk. Come on.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Alright, he doesn't want to talk. For the love of Pete, how am I supposed to use a stupid thing when he doesn't want to talk about stuff?
Now if H stands for one.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just,
already know
incorruptible
about this.
judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a
Or
dark
just why
secret
don't you
to
go talk
hide.
to Doc Brown and tell him about this.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it. One-dimensional.
Alright, let's try using this again.
Or do we take...
For the love of Pete, will you use...
Omitting a line operator, but in that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Alright, fine. I'll go talk to Doc Brown now, because
Will
apparently...
you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Alright, we already talked
Scared
about
of
this.
my
We already talked
father.
about this.
Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Alright, fine. I'll go talk to Doc Brown now, the real Doc Brown.
Force equals mass.
Because you are being a complete douchebag.
But how many newtons are required to maintain a constant
Give
mass
me
if
the-
acceleration is reduced by the inverse of
Can I go across the street to the police station, please? There. Controls are getting to be a little wonky. Now, I didn't mean for this thing to be like that. Let us play the game, please. Alright. Hey, Doc.
Nah, I don't think so. Maybe not. Not sure what that...
Alright, fine. What now? Let me guess. I had to walk away and then you'll start talking about stuff? Are you kidding me? Is this the way it's supposed to be? Oy vey. Can the directions stop messing around like in Resident Evil? We need to have the right controls here, and you're giving me the wonky ones. Legary don't like that too much.
I don't want to record them right now.
Now you want to do the recording. After all that hassle I had to do. Alright, fine.
Now, if H stands for one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value. Or do we take H as standard and the line operator?
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Alright, now, what the...
But in that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A minus
Maybe I'm using the wrong thing. Let me look in the journal.
Doc's notebook doesn't belong to him. Okay, actually, it does belong to him, but not yet. In any event, it's probably a really bad idea to give him a book full of all the things he hasn't invented yet.
Alright. I'm getting a little kind of annoyed with this. And again with the controls, stop being stupid. I would like to continue this game, please. That would be nice for me to do, yes.
Not sure what that... Brown Estate, Klondike 51038.
Marty!
Ah!
Marty!
Ah! I love my dad and grandpa, but I'm kinda happy I get my looks from mom. This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the Delorian. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. Psst, Doc!
There we go.
Marty, how goes the escape plan?
Well, I met your younger self,
Great.
and I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections. So I carefully kept them on
now
the
I'm finally
wraps,
getting the story to go along
practicing
again.
science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him. But right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
What
You
do I
haven't
do to
given him
convince
trust in me,
Team
man.
Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
What?
Expo?
Yes, the Expo! How could I have forgotten? In a few months, younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone
Oh,
in town
that's
will be
pretty
there,
cool.
including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure, one which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
What does this expo have to do with you muttering all the time?
Yeah, I'm
When I
curious
was
about that
younger,
too.
I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self is working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know, h to the something with an inverse of something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
Oh, so now I get to use the thing there.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
Let's
All right, so
talk
now
about
we
your
got-
younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Now we can probably use the super tape recorder thing now. Alright, so let's do this, hopefully right this time. Please, let's get it right. I love you forever. Okay, here we go. Now we got it.
Think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Oh, hi. You didn't see anything.
Oh, let's start over.
All right, now I can go back to Doc with the tape recorder because I got that to finally work. Thank Criminy Christmas. And then we can just drop off this thing and we can figure it out. Hey, Doc, I got the answer.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was going to say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
The
Won't
Hamiltonian.
giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only
Okay.
if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
What?
So,
It'll be fine.
Oh, okay. If you say so, let's go and do the conundrum thingamajigger. Let's just find him again. I'm noticing Marty has a weird kind of walk. His arms flapping around like that. Okay, he's going back to the courthouse, so I'll catch him on the way out of the courthouse. And everything's gonna be okie dokie. Alright. I think it's probably what happened was because I'm. Oh, hey.
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
I didn't mean to record again. Come on, game. Let me play.
Oh, let's start over. 4
Nah.
times acceleration, of course. That's...
will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Alright, fine. There.
Maybe H equals
the
the
right answer now.
Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator.
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of
Okay,
H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
I told you. This would be a good answer right there, because I
Well,
read Joel's
it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
Oh?
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected
Okay.
this.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause
Welcome.
He
I'm
talked
at your
about it before in
service.
the very
What can I
earlier
do for
episodes
you?
about this thing about the patent office. Yeah, I need your rocket drill. I really need your rocket drill.
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning?
I kind of need it tonight.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational.
Oh,
Tonight.
he's scaring him.
Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Oh, well,
Especially now
I'll
that someone's
find
blown
that.
up the speakeasy.
Figure it out.
Besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help
Then
you
I'll help
deliver
you-
it,
I'll
and
help
I'll
you
see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
All right, so I got the subpoena now. All right.
Arthur McFly?
Oh, I
Got
got
a
to serve it to
subpoena
my
from Grandpa?
Shh! It's Kid Tannen.
Hey,
Hey,
I
Jimmy.
just saw him at the
Hello,
soup
young
kitchen
friend.
yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Alright, well, before I call the thing, I'm going to talk to Doc Brown one more time, and then... Oh!
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Miss Strickland, how about
Hello,
that?
Mr. Corleone.
Let's say hello to you real quick.
Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
Alright, so, how about that other story? How's that going?
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
Yeah, but better apologize
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
That's pretty cool.
What's the
So
scoop?
what's the scoop? What you doing?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
You make soup deliveries?
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause.
Well,
Healthy
at least she's doing
bodies,
something
healthy
good for the
souls,
community.
or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They
No.
do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always
Aha.
met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
Alright, I'm going to hold off on answering
I
any
got a
more
book.
stuff with her.
Oh? Where?
I'll come back in a bit, because I don't want to make this episode too long. It's already getting there now as we speak. It's about almost half an hour. I'm trying to keep this series, at least the first episode, short. Like that. But I'm going to talk to Doc Brown one more time before I call it an episode. So walking around at the speed of walk.
Psst, Doc.
Hello.
Your younger self needs 190 proof booze to fuel his rocket drill.
Well, that could be a problem.
I know, we're both underage.
Underage, nothing. It's 1931 and alcohol's been outlawed throughout the country. Are you sure you're about to graduate from high school?
I'm kidding, Doc. It was a joke.
A joke? If I live to be 100, and I almost have, I'll never understand the teenage compunction to make a joke out of everything.
Oh, come on. We're just trying to have a good time.
Where have you been all this time? I missed you.
I've missed you too, Marty, but I thought it was important to let you live your own life for a while, free from the insanity of time travel.
I gotta admit,
Well, that's
it was
kinda
nice
nice
to
of
not
them to
have
do
my
that.
family history blowing up in my face for a few months.
Besides, I've been busy raising my own unpredictable teenagers.
Oh, yeah, it's, the kid.
How'd you wind up in jail in
Like,
1931
Jules and Bert.
anyway?
There we go.
During my
It's
trip
like,
to the
what were
past,
their
I
names?
decided to look into one of Hill Valley's unsolved mysteries.
The fire at the speakeasy.
Exactly. I thought I was safely hidden across the street. But when the fire started, there was a tremendous explosion, and I was knocked unconscious by a stray brick. When I woke up, I was here in jail, charged with arson.
That's horrible.
I know. Worse yet, I still don't know who started the fire.
Oh.
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
Yeah, we
I
did
wish
stuff
I
like
could,
that.
though. This era's Tannen is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
Right. So what about
What's the
Kid Tannen?
story with this kid Tannen jerk anyway?
Biff's father? By this time next year, he'll be pulling down a life sentence in San Quentin. There was even a song about it.
Wait, if Biff will be born in 1938, and Kid will be in prison...
As I recall, he escaped from prison in 1937 for about 3 hours.
That's a busy 3 hours.
Yeah, it was,
kidding.
wasn't it? Winky wink.
What do you
Okay,
know
what
about
about
Edna
Edna?
Strickland?
Edna, we never really socialized when I was younger. She was a few years older than me, and we traveled in different socioeconomic circles. Why do you ask?
She thinks you're a hero for burning down that speakeasy. She's doing a story on you.
A story? Oh, yes, now I remember. Ask Edna, the etiquette column that doubled as a pro-temperance soapbox. She
yeah.
believed that the consumption of alcohol would inevitably lead to a complete societal breakdown.
Sounds like a fun gal.
You should have seen her when the hippies started showing up in the 60s. She just about lost her mind.
That would explain a lot.
Yeah, she seemed to go a little cuckoo crazy and everything.
I know this really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Ah, so that's where I left it. Why'd you bring it here?
Because the bank's selling off all your stuff.
They can't do that.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
can
I
do
keep
that.
trying to tell him.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we save me from a grisly death in 1931.
We will do our best.
So how are Clara and the kids?
Yeah, we need to figure
Yeah,
that out.
fine. Right now we're trying to decide where to send Jules and Vern to college. Clara prefers the 2020s, but I'm partial to the 1960s. We're planning on visiting you and Jennifer in 2011 soon.
Me and Jennifer in 2011?
Oh, forget I said anything.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's also another thing. How the hell did they get the DeLorean here? That's
Where'd the
another thing we need to
DeLorean
figure
come
out.
from? The last time I saw it had been smashed to pieces by a train.
It's a fantastic story. Do you remember when the DeLorean got struck by lightning in 1955?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Unbeknownst to either of us, the lightning produced a temporal duplicate of the time machine, one that was tossed 70 years into the future.
What?
I found out about it during a trip to 2025 and recovered it just in time to stop Griff Tannen from vandalizing the time stream.
Heavy. So that DeLorean...
It's for all intents and purposes the exact same machine as the original. Plus or minus little bells and whistles I've added over the years, of course.
Okay, so...
What were you doing in 1931 anyway?
Plausible explanation.
Oh, nothing terribly exciting. Indulging in a little personal
Okay, cool.
nostalgia, picking up a few
I know,
rares,
it's legitimate,
books
right?
to surprise
That's when you talk
Clara
about
on her
our
birthday,
outfits.
solving a historical
move the story
mystery
along a
or
little bit
two.
more.
The usual.
Usual. You lead a pretty unusual life, Doc.
It's an unusual universe, Smarty.
All right, but
I
what do you
hate
do?
to tell you, Doc, but your last time departed display is on the fritz.
It is? So how did you find me?
I found one of Edna Strickland's shoes in the DeLorean.
How did one of her shoes get in the DeLorean?
Einstein took it from her.
He did? How strange. ID almost never attacks people. Not without a good reason, anyway.
I guess that's basically
Hang in
everything I
there,
want
Doc.
to talk to. Alright, so that's going to be an episode for today. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. If you like what you see, hit that like button, share this video with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you wish. It helps me out quite a bit. And I shall catch you on the next episode of whenever we play Back to the Future, the game. So thank you for tuning in. Catch you on the next run. Until then, stay frosty, everybody. Booyah!